Hello, everyone. Um, this is a reading about someone in your life, a specific person. You will know who they are. You will understand this. It will make sense to you. If it doesn't, it isn't the reading for you. Um, there are other ones on my channel that may fit better. Yeah, don't try to force it to fit. Ask yourself. Ask whatever you want to ask, I guess. Um, and just make sure it feels right. All right. Right now, where you are is because someone has been sitting a little bit too much in their receiving energy. Okay. And I think this has created kind of an unbalanced dynamic. A little bit of an unbalanced dynamic. Although what I am feeling is that isn't entirely a bad thing, right? I think where you are right now is because someone's been saying a little bit too much in their receiving energy, right? But they will take action towards you. They will start pouring in more. They will start doing things for you more, right? They will start pouring back in, right? What I see from this is that maybe you have been giving more than they have, right? Maybe it feels a little bit unbalanced, right? But what you're being asked to let go of is this idea that everything has to be completely equal all the time, right? There are ebbs and flows in every relationship, right? Two of Pentacles is about equal give and take, right? Stability, right? This is in the position where you have to let go of, right? Now, you also have a choice to leave this relationship at any time. Anyone does, all right? But if you truly care about this person, and you want them in your life, and you think they are worth it, then you're being asked to let go of this, right? And that depends on your level of comfort, where you're at on your journey, whatever, right? What you are being asked is to they will pour back into you, right? They will move more into a what's the word? I don't want to say chasing. I mean, that's kind of what it is, but it just has like negative connotations, and they're going to take action towards you, I guess. They're going to pour more into you, maybe plan to spend time together, make plans to spend time together, start texting you more. I'm not sure. But they're kind of moving into this. They're going to start taking the initiative. And where this could lead is a really beautiful thing, right? A really beautiful offer of like friendship and camaraderie, right? Celebration. And with the Ace of Cups, right, it is an offer that will fill your cup, right? It's an offer to fill your cup, to add something to your cup, right? To help you out, right? This is the like positive outcome of the situation, right? Is what is likely to happen, right? Is that they will move more into this energy. And if you let go of this idea that everything has to be even all the time, maybe this is a thing where if someone, right, you start feeling like someone isn't giving enough in a relationship, right? You're giving way more and they're not, right? So you pull yourself back, you pull your energy back, right? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You start focusing on yourself, focusing on other things. They come back around, right? They start giving. And then you start trying to give more and more and more, right? And it creates this dynamic where they want to give to you, but it's creating this dynamic where they don't feel like they can give enough because you keep giving more than they are, right? Like you keep going over the top, and then yeah. Where instead of like matching where they're at, you kind of just go back into what you naturally want to do. Maybe you're a very giving person, right? So you naturally go into that kind of give type of thing. But you two are building something, right? You're building something together. You're starting this new journey. You're embarking on this new thing, right? This is probably a new relationship. You're probably figuring each other out, right? This is about hard work, diligence, right? Can even come across as kind of an obsessive energy, which is always pretty present in the beginning of relationships, right? Our brains are just kind of wired that way. So this is probably a relatively new thing, right? You're still figuring each other out. This person has been receiving you very well, though. Like the fact that this is the Empress, right? They've been receiving you very well. Like they've liked what you have gave, but I think they're trying to step into this, right? And you might be like making it hard to do that, right? You might be making it hard for them to take the lead, to kind of take the initiative, because you are like giving type of thing, right? Or even like continuing the conversation, like you keep asking a question after, right? Whatever. You're like almost trying to take the initiative back, right? As soon as they try to take the lead, you're trying to take it back, right? And maybe that comes from like a sense of you wanting to control the situation, or maybe that's how you've always functioned in relationships, and that's when success has happened. But then as soon as you burn yourself out and you're unable to give, all of a sudden the other person is like, well, why do you stop? Like, obviously you hate me. Or they're like, hey, I was liking that attention. I'm gonna go fuck with someone else because you aren't giving to me in the same way, right? That's a very, don't take that if it doesn't resonate, okay? It's a very dark view of the world that I have experienced, but whatever. But what this reading is saying, right, minus my personal experiences, is that this person has been receiving you very well, and they're trying to step into this more active role, and take the lead, and kind of lead you by the hand into this, right? Which is a very beautiful energy, right? And you need to kind of let go of the reins a little bit and be like, it's okay for me to step into this, right? It's okay for me to step into the receiving energy, right? It's okay for me to do that, right? And you're in this new beginning with a person, and you're building, right? The building tells me this is a newer relationship, right? But you guys are at a new point. And it's going well. I don't see anything here that would say it's going poorly. I would say it's moving in a positive direction. So whatever you're doing, it's working. This is just a friendly reminder to be okay receiving, to be okay receiving, and not immediately wanting to give a bunch or give more than that person is giving you, right? Maybe there's some competitiveness there too, I'm not sure, but regardless of what it is, it's just a friendly reminder. All right. I'm going to leave this one there. Thank you for watching. Hope it helped you. See you in the next one.